Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. It's the Barbarian Brothers. Episode 1. This should be interesting.
Will we keep saying episodes after, like, if it just, like, I'm being a bit ambiguous here and a bit, like, pretentious, but if we get past the third episode, will we continue saying episode 27?
Yeah, I don't know, because I've seen that on some podcasts where they're up to, like, they're like, episode 117, right? It's like, you might as well just leave it in the title.
I bet they get tired of it.
Yeah.
No. I think I'm already over it.
Yeah, I don't think we'll... I do not think that we will keep going with the episode names.
We'll just stick to the basics.
But I like how we got the theme going.
Oh, yeah.
The beach shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Randomly.
Oh, yeah, man. That's it. We're not asswipes. We're normal blokes who like cheap shirts.
Just like you.
Just like you.
Just like every other bloke out there.
All right, mate.
How's it been going anyway this week?
Oh, mate, look, same old shit, different story. Been dying to get on this thing and explode about some of the bullshit going on.
Yeah, well, it's the
Like,
first
and it is
episode and we'll see how it goes. I mean...
Stop saying first episode, mate.
Don't mention it.
Jinx. You're jinxing us. Do you realise that, sonny?
Do you realise what do you see? And this is her transformed. Do you see?
Barbarian Brothers, reborn. Do you see? Do you see? Now let's skip Nicolas Cage. I can eat a peach for hours.
It's not. Or what about Keanu Reeves? It's just cans. in Speed, when they hit that chick with the homeless thing, and she's like,
One of my favourite of all
she's
time.
like, oh, and he's like, it's cans.
It's cans.
It's just cans.
Well, my favourite of all time, David Spade, when he's with what's his name?
What movie?
I forget the name of it, dude. But where he's unfortunately he's paying out on Michael J. Fox. And Sean Penn. He's talking to Sean Penn.
Yeah. Oh, on SNL when he gets the tattoo.
If you haven't seen that, f***ing Google it.
Yeah.
David Spade, Sean Penn interview. You'll laugh your guts out because he's just there and he goes, "What are we doing here, sorry?" I can't give it justice.
Well, SNL hasn't that gone downhill?
SNL,
man.
Unfortunately,
I was trying to find. I was looking up for a thing with. Trying to find a skit that it was like a Chris Farley blooper.
Yeah.
Where they all have big teeth and it's the Brasky. They're like, Bill Brasky. He's a son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
But they got all the other ones with the new cast on there and shit. But that one's been scrubbed. It's Norm Macdonald, Will Ferrell, and Chris Farley.
Yep.
And they're all just like losing. They're all breaking character, but it's just so hilarious. But it's been scrubbed off the internet, man.
They do that all the time. Classic ass wipes, mate.
But yeah, no.
What do you got over there, man? Tell us.
Well, we're getting to some of the big stories of this week.
Yeah, and truly, some of them horrific stories, mate.
First off, the strawberry. This is a local story.
Oh God,
Some prick has been putting needles in strawberries.
Sewing needles. It's a guy who works on a f***ing conveyor belt at a strawberry farm. Somehow, without being noticed, he's been able to stand there on a conveying belt and stick a sewing needle inside every f***ing strawberry he touches.
It's insane, dude. And I mean,
all to shut down the farm because they didn't give him overtime. Thanks, mate.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What the hell? Look.
I mean, look at that. Look at that shit. Who does that?
Oh, man.
Who does that, mate?
In the post, Mrs. Folgerer says her 10-year-old discovered a pin embedded in a strawberry while eating a punnet they had bought from Coles.
It makes me
in
sick.
Wingham.
Honestly, dude.
They found 3 pins inside 3 strawberries. I saw that originally on the news thing that comes up on iPhone, and I was like, I thought like when they used to put like razor blades and stuff inside candy for Halloween in America.
Yeah,
and then
you've been cleared of all those charges, right? So don't worry.
It's long past its point of action.
It's in your history. It's history, mate.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
And you only did one.
Man, but I thought it was like just a... And, you know, they used to say they put syringes in cinema seats and stuff.
I've heard that.
I thought it was all just lies.
Razor blades on slides in water parks?
Yeah. I thought it was all...
Sick
I thought it was like lies and stuff.
I shouldn't say dudes. It could be anybody.
Some people...
Discovery of sewing needles hidden inside strawberries has prompted a national food recall. 2 Woolworths supermarkets have been caught up in the scare, and a man in Queensland is fearing for his life.
Love that blurry view.
We're joined by Melina Summers. And Melina, how many
Melina,
contaminated
tell us.
punnets have been discovered?
Tell us, baby girl. Yeah.
Mitch, customers in both Victoria and Queensland have found 3 punnets of contaminated strawberries, but it is feared that there are more out there.
Melina.
The were discovered by a 21-year-old man in Brisbane after he swallowed one and ended up in hospital. 2
Oh my.
are affected by this contamination. They are berry-licious and berry obsession.
They're not delicious. Don't advertise them like that.
No, it's funny the names though. Berry-licious, berry obsession.
I know. It just sounds crazy. It's like they're very
They
delicious.
are concerned. It would be
Oh.
best that they just throw those strawberries away.
Okay.
Oh, you reckon?
Can I get my money back too then, please, you bench?
You reckon? Dude, I always thought it was just like urban myths, man. I never thought that anyone was actually that psychotic where it's like, well, anyone can ingest these needles, sweet. And how are they there? What do they got? A big, like, what's the... How do they have them all? How many do they have on them?
How do they get away with
There's
it?
like... Do they...
I mean, what are they just like a lot? Like okay, on the radio this morning, the owner of one of the farms, I won't say his name, but it ends in his last name's Tran, okay, and he said, "Look, we employ hundreds of people. We don't know who would have done it. So when I think about it, I think, okay, there's a dozen people on a f***ing conveyor belt. How would you not see one of your co-workers beside you shiftily sticking a f***ing needle, a sewing pin, inside of a goddamn strawberry?"
Inside, and the police were like, if you
Who
find
does
any...
that?
Yeah. They were like, if you find any needles or any broken glass or anything inside these things, just chop them up before you eat them. It's like... But I don't want to eat something that has some disgusting needle in it anyway.
That's right, because if he's done that, well, it's just obviously he has the time to stick a needle. Has he injected f***ing anthrax inside of him?
Who's liable for that too? Is Coles liable? You know what I mean? Like
The farmer's liable.
if you're buying
I would imagine the farmer's
if you're buying something from Coles, you're not thinking there's going to be something in it that's going to kill you.
Coles have got the best lawyers, mate. They would literally do the flip flop to the farmer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the time you got through the end of your lawsuit, you'd be dealing with the farmer.
First of all, I mean, they're going to have to find this guy and this person
And hurt him.
and put one up him.
They won't hurt him. I mean, look, I would definitely hurt him.
We should do some old... They need to do like old Western justice.
Yeah. Oh, bloody oath,
Get a
man.
posse together.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean...
Get a posse. I mean, like, even one
The
guy.
old needle strawberry bandits hiding out in the
Yeah,
caves.
that's it, eh? Are you the needle bandit? Here we go. I got a needle for you, Sonny. No, I would literally f***ing hurt that guy so bad, mate.
Man,
Sorry for swearing so much. It just aggravates me.
Doesn't matter.
The mentality of people sticking a f***ing needle, inside of a strawberry,
where anyone can
all
eat it.
to punish
Kids.
your employer. It's like, if you're going to punish your employer, stick a needle down their f***ing throat. Don't hurt everyone else.
Yeah.
Ass wipe. Oh
No,
my
man.
God.
It's beyond.
Holy dooly.
It's Doctors Without Borders, man. No, but the other thing that I had to include in this is
Look at Jim Carrey. Look at his face. I am above reproach.
this one. Have you
Oh,
seen
Serena Williams.
the big uproar.
Did she shit out a tennis racket there? Oh, no, sorry. Is that all the pubic hairs falling out? What is that? Oh, she's
There's a
back to
baby dummy.
What's
No.
up with the hairs, though?
No, but look, it's
No, dude. Sorry. Before you continue, I'm sorry, man. Go back to that frame before, if you can. What's up with all the fucking pubic hairs there, man? What's the go with that?
I guess they're meant to be broken racket strings.
Oh, I'm just a perverted person. Sorry. Move on.
Yeah, this is an
Moving on.
Aussie political cartoon or whatever.
Yeah.
But they draw it. They draw everyone like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's not racist in any way at all, man. It's a caricature. Oh my god.
Well, they're saying because it's accentuated the lips and the nose.
Oh, okay. So when you draw a oh my god, seriously, dude. Caricatures of tennis players they always accentuate noses and ears.
Yeah.
That's what a caricature is.
Well, look at this one. That's them responding, being like, "Look at how we've drawn everyone else."
That's right.
You know, Kim Jong. Oh, there's a bunch missing. Oh, there he is. Yeah, they got Kim Jong.
Look.
But it's everyone gets the same treatment. To be racist, not to.
It's this just opening themselves up.
But the funny thing is,
bullshit, mate.
I heard Nick DiPaolo being like, "Does she have a hair of a cigar exploding?" He's like, "Yes."
That's right. Yeah.
But this is some of the.
That's right, mate. I mean, seriously, dude.
It's realistic. Like,
wow.
look, ready?
She's so bad.
Smashes a racket.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, and tennis, they take this.
Wow, she's strong though. Like, dude.
Well, she's 6'2".
I know, but I'm just saying, like, she's a strong girl, mate.
Yeah,
like,
she is.
If she could do that to a racket, what would she do to her boyfriends?
If he's small enough.
Well,
But dude,
you know the old saying.
you know what happened though?
We won't go there.
She was cursing out the umpire, being like, because they found that her coach, I think, was in the audience, was like doing hand signals and like coaching
Was he
her.
like-
Yeah, he was home.
Of course he was, man. He's like, you, man. Yep.
No, but he was doing hand signals, and the umpire saw it, and he's like, "Oh, violation!" And she started freaking out. She's like, "I never cheat. You would never do this to a man."
No, she doesn't cheat. She's a good tennis player.
No, but she's saying technically the coach shouldn't have been doing that because it's illegal.
Is it?
Yeah, in tennis, because I watched
You obviously watch it and know more about it than I do, mate. Because
I watched a few videos while I was
Shit about tennis.
While I was researching for this, I watched a few videos and I
my
saw.
son plays tennis.
Yeah, no, it's fun to play.
The only reason I put him in tennis was I was like, will you make as much money as an actual professional tennis player? If you do, then obviously, yeah, we'll be governed by you. I'll live vicariously through you, son.
No, but I just find it funny. It's like exactly that. It's like tennis of all sports. They're earning so much money, and this has been trending #1.
Look, she's happy. She's laughing. She's cool.
Apparently, she got fined 17 grand.
Because you stole a point from me.
Yeah,
But I'm not a cheater.
that's right.
But you I told you to apologize to me.
Yeah, apologise to her. She needs an apology.
The umpire can't apologise to an athlete.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, no, apologise to me. It's like, listen, lady.
I mean, she's
Sport
like,
is always going to be sport. The ref, the umpire are always f***ing right. You know that?
yeah.
Oh, I love the.
Hold on, we'll be back.
Oh,
We'll be right back.
we are.
Very threatening, beyond a normal statement. And as I said, they will be met with fire, fury, and frankly power, the likes of which this world has never seen before.
Records indicate you will show mercy.
Wrong.
Mercy.
No.
Mercy.
No.
All right, we're back. Did you like that clip? Trump versus the Daleks. But
they're on the same page though. Exterminate. No, I'm kidding.
exterminate.
I ain't one of those.
You will show mercy.
You will pull.
But the main thing I wanted to get to was Norm MacDonald has come under fire because he made comments about the Me Too movement and stuff. Like, he's a genius comedian. It was in a print article as well.
Isn't he the most biased comedian? Like, everything he does is purely in jest.
He's just he's hilarious, and I mean that's him as Burt Reynolds.
I mean, look at his hat. Look at his Burt Reynolds. He's doing more than Burt Reynolds ever could have possibly imagined.
Look, he came out and he said, he's like, I'm glad the Me Too movement's slowing down. He's like, first it was like, 100 women can't be wrong, and then it was like, oh, you got to believe all women. And it was like, what? And he's like questioning that, and then coming to defense of his friends Louis C.K. and Roseanne Barr. Because Louis C.K. was ousted for jacking off in front of other comedian chicks and stuff, like apparently like against their will and stuff.
Whoa. We're not moving past that too quickly. Sorry. Say again?
Well, stories came out about Louis C.K. and like everyone that listened to Opie and Anthony and Patrice O'Neill and stuff and all these they told stories about it before, but he used to like, as a joke, used to just start jacking off in front of like chicks. And
obviously without his junk out though.
No, he would just literally start.
So he'd pull an erect penis out and start.
Yeah.
Wow, that's next level. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes.
No, dude, I know. Watch him as he crashes and burns. He came back and did a set recently. He just took a few months off, and because there were chicks he was working with, and it was like technically some of them said yes, I think, but some of them were working under him, so it was a whole situation.
Right. Tell me one thing though. Is he worthy of this?
No, I don't think he's quite worthy of that, but I think the Pope might be. Because if you're covering up...
Are you talking about Donald Trump?
No. that's the new Pope of conservatism. No.
Beautiful.
Oh, no, that's a tangent and a half. But listen,
no, it is a tangent. Keep going.
Norm,
Sorry to fuck with you.
No,
go.
Doesn't matter at all. Norm was. He had. That's right. He had his Tonight Show appearance cancelled. He was at Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Fallon apparently came in and was like, "Oh, I'm feeling a lot of pressure, man. I don't know." And there was producers crying, which just means some 22-year-old chick who's there literally in tears. Like,
oh, the producers have feelings.
He's against the Me Too movement.
Aren't they all arseholes?
Oh, not nowadays.
Oh,
because you have to...
Spielberg? He's an arsehole.
Spielberg. No, producer...
Oh, no, sorry, I meant Spielberg.
Sorry. Senor Spielberg.
That's exactly
no, producers as in like on a TV show.
Of course.
And they're like, there's multiple of them running around with clipboards going,
Do you see?
Do you see?
Yes.
No, but... So they cancelled his appearance on there, which would have been the perfect chance for him to come out and be like, that's not what I said. They took it all out of context, everything he said. And it would have been... So they actually, The View of all places, brought him on. And so he explains himself, I think, in this video.
Oh, let's see it.
You kind of lose me when you imply that the hardship that your friend Louis C.K. is a friend of mine too, really. I know him a long time. That the hardship that he went through is equal to the hardship that the victims went through. That doesn't compute.
No, it's not
Can
true.
you explain yourself a little now?
Yeah.
Doesn't compute to a robot. Interesting.
When this happened, I was working for Roseanne when Roseanne's thing went down, and I called her the next day, and she was crying the whole time I was talking to her. I've known Roseanne for a while, and I was worried about her because she seemed really in a bad place. And I said, I can't really talk to you about this because I've never been through anything like this. And I said, I know Louis, and he's been through this, where he's had everything taken from him. And I said, not many of us have gone through this, and so you should talk to each other because you...
Is he being serious, or is he being...
Hey, what do you mean?
No, I mean, is it one of those ironic things? It's like, I mean, looks like he used to have everything taken from him, and like, rub it in, asshole. Sorry.
No, he's talking about... He's saying the only people he knows that have gone through this new thing of being completely destroyed in one day. Because if the new Twitter mob sicks on you, everyone just goes, get away, you're the devil. So Louis C.K., because there was no charges laid or anything.
But not podcasters, right? Are we like immune to that?
We're immune because we have no viewers and no advertising.
The sunshine.
Let the sunshine in the sunshine. Every time you walk down the street and find $5 on the road, you're just like, let the sunshine. No, but that's the funny thing is because he's talking literally specifically, and it was a print article, so they took everything out of context. But he was talking about the fact that Louis C.K. has experienced, whether it's right or wrong, he has experienced having everything taken from him in one foul swoop. He was saying to Roseanne, because he used to work on Roseanne's show in the old days. He was a writer. You have an amazing wealth of knowledge, man. I gotta say it. Continue. Well, because when it comes to comedy, though, and that's why I'm all over this, because when it comes to comedy, he's like one of the top 3 in the world of all time. Okay. So we got Shafted, basically. Yeah, there's Shaft and him.
Rod. Yeah.
No.
big metal rod.
Yeah.
Made of Valerian
intellectual
steel.
Rod.
Valerian steel, metal rod with the tip of the penis, shafted.
The tip of the teeth, the tongue, the lips.
Yep.
No. But
that 1000 BC.
Yeah. Okay. 1015 BC. Yeah.
101
Welcome back to 1015 BC. Just living in the prehistoric times. No, totally different time periods. No, and then Roseanne also went through the same thing because she said some American, I think, politician or commentator or something, because she had the same haircut and like looked like this chick from the Planet of the Apes or something. Apparently, that's what she said. So that was shouted down as racist, and I would think if she's telling the truth when she's saying I didn't even know she was black, then it's obviously not racist. But whatever, we'll see. So Roseanne had just had her show rebuffed and was starting out brand new as like one of the only sort of, it wasn't pro-Trump, but it was like just more for the working class people. It was, but they just they cut it off because of all the Twitter. Like Twitter, if Twitter swarms and you're tied to anything,
they will destroy you.
They'll just cut you off and be like, no, we can't deal with this.
Man.
And then some people use it in reverse.
Silence, just in their memory. I gotta go to the toilet, man. I just put one. You're on my break. Do whatever you want, mate. I'm joking. the piss version of pork. He's taking the fucking horse piss.
That's a piss poor pork.
That's a piss pork. You're a piss pork.
All right, that was good.
Welcome back.
We're back from break.
We're back.
I'm not sure what clip I put in there, but I hope you like it.
No, MacDonald.
So yeah, that's basically that. Like he's come under fire, defending Roseanne Barr, Louis C.K. and criticizing the Me Too movement, which is like, about that. It's it started with a legitimate thing where that producer Harvey Weinstein was like sexually harassing people and raping him or some shit. And so it's like hashtag Me Too, and then
busy guy. Yeah.
There's all people getting involved. It's gone very far out of what's old Norm saying?
Out of Norm's reach around.
And I said, not many of us have gone through this, and so you should talk to each other because you've
He's saying Roseanne and Louis C.K. should talk to each other because they're the only people he knows that have lost everything in one foul swoop, whether it was right or not.
And then the guy said, "What about the victims?" And I said, "Well, the victims haven't gone through this. I was talking about this particular event. Of course, the victims have gone through worse than that. but
Right.
I'm going to get a victim to phone Roseanne.
No, but that's a good processing. That's why it's important to be able to. Right.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. Was that the ultimate face of just complete hatred, dude? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's funny, like, Chris D'Elia, Norm Macdonald's one of my favourite comedians. I fucking love Norm Macdonald. Everyone is such a goddamn crybaby.
Yeah.
And Norm Macdonald's fucking amazing.
He sucks him off. He loves him.
Anyone with half a brain knows what's going on here.
Absolutely, mate.
Vulture says, at the end of a controversial week, Norm Macdonald gives what he said may be his last ever print interview.
Oh.
Because that's what happened. It all got misconstrued. Because when you hear him talk, you can tell when he's a genius. You can tell when he's talking and when he's joking.
Absolutely.
But it all...
I like his mouth, you know. No, I mean, sorry. I like how he does his little purse mouth, like, you know, when he has a joke and he
does too. When he's like,
fucking age.
When he's like, yeah, I know what you mean. He says, Roseanne and Lewis have been... That's a terrible impression.
Louis
C.K.
Sorry.
Roseanne and Lewis have both been very good friends of mine. No, I'm terrible. For many years, they both made terrible mistakes, and I would never defend their actions if my words sounded like I was minimizing the pain of their victims. Blah, blah, blah. Bullshit.
Yeah, basically a bunch of woe is me, cry my eyes out. Cotton wool baby syndrome.
This part we didn't really talk about. It's the Australian guy from some newspaper. But literally everyone's just, oh, it's Jim Crow. It's old depictions of fucking racism. Rah. You know, it's saying it. If you're racist, it's like that. But what if?
Absolutely.
I'm saying,
get your mind out of the gutter, people.
If you don't think of, if you're not thinking of that, it's like, oh, that person was caricatured.
Yeah.
Because a caricature is exaggerated.
Okay, so wait, dude, I got to
features.
When it comes to, like, you know, they used to do old caricatures of tennis players that give them big noses. Like, what are they saying there? Like, oh, what are they saying? You're paying out in the Jews.
No, well,
no, come on, man.
No, but they literally,
you want to get fucking,
it's double standards.
Yeah, absolutely. It's insane.
I'm not saying there's no racism.
I'm not saying there's no Jews without big noses.
To me, as an outside, outside looking in, I don't see that racism.
Dude, you know what, bro? Hey, Louis.
Yeah.
Can I shut the studio door?
Yeah, go ahead, man. I think you should.
Don't you? No. They brought in lunch and they're like looking at us like, you're hungry. It's like, fuck off. We're recording. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right, this is what I wanted to broach with you. As a fan of the Beatles, which I think we both are.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney came out in some interview recently and was being really candid and was saying, he was like, well, we were all just sitting in a dark room, and instead of getting wasted, we just decided to start jacking off together. And treating it like it's just a normal thing, saying they were circle jerking in a dark room and they were calling out.
Sounds like something out of I Am Legend.
Dude.
A bunch of zombies there going.
I've got it here.
You know
look.
what I mean? Like,
I've got it here, man. Look.
Standing as the scene where Will Smith walks in and he's there like,
oh yeah,
with flashlight, and they're all there going.
They're just like,
is that what he means? Like,
that was so disturbing, that scene.
Mate.
And it does sound exactly like that, except
I found the chick, you know, his patient, the one he was trying to cure.
Oh yeah,
She was hot.
Oh yeah.
She had a immaculate rack, a wasted fucking.
You can't help what makes you hard. Dude, but listen, he says, instead of just getting roaring drunk and partying, I don't even know if we were staying over or anything. We were all just in these chairs, and the lights were out, and somebody started masturbating, so we all did.
Help us.
It's like, you think that's just normal and cool? Like,
it's not. It ain't normal for starters.
It's like,
wildly inappropriate.
It's like, thanks for telling us that the Beatles used to circle jerk together.
Thank you very much. No,
I'm glad I know that now.
Any of them, really.
He's like, help me if you can, I need some lotion now.
Help me if you can, I'm jacking down. And I wish Paul McCartney was on his knees looking up with a frown. But he goes, please jack on me.
I've just jacked my dick. I can't describe the feeling. Yes, it's so damn good.
Dear.
Dude, speaking of perverted.
Yeah.
I was watching this. I came across this again the other week. I saw it originally on the Opie and Anthony show. This Arnold Schwarzenegger in Brazil. Have you seen this?
I love this, man. This is a side of Arnie no one's ever seen. The governor of California forcibly celery down a fucking woman's throat.
It's like, yeah, straight from circle jerking to Arnie's perversion.
Oh my god,
but dude,
but seriously, Arnie's a kinky motherfucker.
As Norm MacDonald would say, stop stealing my moves.
And unfortunately, we can't find a better image of it. But just guys, look at this. Look at him, dominant, aggressive.
This is how you flirt, people.
This is how you be a player. Look, eat it.
Bite.
Suck on the rest.
Yeah, he's like, bite. I'm teaching you English.
And you can see she's there like, I can't speak English. What are you saying to me? Look, that's it.
Nobody.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Imagining it's my penis.
Yes.
Oh, Arnie. little kinky Arnie imagining sprechen Sie Deutsch mein Penal.
Dude, he's stealing my moves.
Dude, I tried that on my wife 3 days ago. Because I saw that video and I was like, honey, now my wife, okay, like, don't get me wrong, she loves me and I've always been a very loyal wife, but I tried that, but I didn't have a bit of celery. I had an actual rubber dildo, okay? Hear me
no
out.
biting.
Hear me out. I was there doing that and I just got progressively worse, man, you know? And I just kept fucking
like the Simpsons where he's like
with a bunch of autistic kids, and he's like, he joins that special ed class, and one kid goes, "Well done, Bart."
Oh,
and gets harder and harder. But no, but seriously, all jokes aside, man, my beautiful wife, I tried that with her, and she did not like it. I can imagine. Little bit, mate. She just thought I was the biggest sicko, and then as soon as I turned the camera off, she was into it.
Straight into it.
I know, right?
It was almost like reminding me that scene.
Make people scared.
Women weaken legs. No.
This is my back. I gotta say one thing too. Also, your backdrop, spiritual, artistic, everything that people love.
Corny.
My backdrop, ISIS.
You could mistake those Thai letters for like ISIS letters if you were
right. So I was just trying to show things that I like, which is like guns.
I like it, man. No, that's good.
If any other male that says they don't like guns and fighting are a liar.
Yeah, dude.
And if they do, if they actually don't like it, well, I guess they're just weak as shit. And they're the ones that'll be getting fucking their heads cut off. No, I'm joking. I'm totally kidding, dude. You know me.
Or is he?
Fucking joking.
Or is he?
You know what though? Empty glasses make for sparse conversation.
Empty asses.
Oh wow! Always to the fucking biggest.
Here you go.
Oh, he's passed me a bottle of vodka here. How good's this little studio, man? We've got alcohol on tap. Look,
breaking the fourth wall.
Bling. Got a glass of vodka left, rolling in the bling. Thanks, sir.
I never thought about the universe. I mean, this is a bit wet and wild in here, you know. You understand?
We're always wet and wild, man. Look, we're not gonna fucking be like every other stupid little podcaster out there, mate. Like, you know,
I'm telling you this.
We do.
It's the most pure. It's the most pure. Other companies will charge you 10 times for the same ingredients.
That's right, Alex Jones. And guess what? I've got to say something. Owen Benjamin. Nose, teeth, eyes, same as me. Got to say something about Alex Jones. What the happened, dude? I want to see him again.
I mean, you say that.
Is he dead?
But you actually haven't seen me.
Is he dead?
Well, that's because I've been censored from all platforms. This is the most censored broadcast on planet Earth.
Right. And this is what makes me upset, mate.
No. I mean, you say these things, but you don't understand it.
Wait, Alex Jones has never actually said a single thing that is racist or offends anyone. If you actually got to know the guy, we've met him. He's a very passionate human being.
I met him, man.
No, dude.
Got a blowy from him in the alley.
And it was the best goddamn blowy I've ever given in my life. No, but he's a passionate guy, man.
Think quick.
Dude, he's passionate. He gets genuinely upset about fucking psychotic.
He's a firebrand. It's called being hyperbolic, dude.
Gavin McInnes, we spoke about him a while ago. It was an unedited video. We didn't want to fucking broadcast because we were like, no, we love him. But Gavin McInnes, if you zoom in on his beard, he's got food in his fucking beard, dude. Is it just me or what? I've seen it. Gavin
McInnes.
The nits out of your fucking beard, please.
We're telling you. I can see it crawling in there.
No, you know what? Gavin McInnes.
Excuse me.
He's a funny guy, man.
We're loosey-goosey here. This is something you won't get anywhere else, okay? I bring the facts and the documents, all right? We're understanding this.
I bring
Look,
the facts.
CIA was known to have the device, okay?
But wait, isn't the fact the piece of skin between your
Yes. You're a factual warrior.
Editing out the good stuff.
Understand what I'm...
usual.
Listen. Oh, isn't that funny? No, you know what's funny, man?
What?
We have...
In gold.
No, listen.
Gold.
We have the same... Australia's so...
Am I a cheapskate? Fucking oath.
Basic that...
No, I'm not going to pretend to...
Listen to me. Listen.
Sorry.
We have... Australia's so basic that we have the same voice for our top actors that we do for the Hungry Jack's ad.
It scares me.
I was thinking about this today. Like the guy, Sam Worthington from Avatar. He's just like...
Yeah.
No, I'm not going near those blue people unless you get me what I need. Dude. But listen to this. Hungry Jack's Flame Grilled Whopper.
What's his name?
The guy from...
No, I'm going to find it.
No, but dude, it's literally the same voice for the Hungry Jack's ad that it is for like Australians in...
Underbelly, Hungry Jack's, same.
Everything. Where it's like, if you don't get me this shipment by Thursday... I'm going to kill you. Unless you give me some fried onions with flame grilled steak burger. And club sauce. And spicy club sauce.
Tell me again.
We got some burgundy peppers drenched in spicy club sauce. Club sauce. In Cub Swanson.
Arrested Development. Oh, actually,
you know what?
Ozark.
Gotta
plug it. Ozark is a fucking insanely cool series, man. I gotta say though, Jason, what's his name? Jason
Bateman. Yeah.
Always looks like he's 4 fucking margaritas shy of a hangover. He does it so well, mate.
Yeah, dude. I was watching.
He? Like he really does, mate.
Yeah. No,
what a leap. Arrested Development to Ozark.
Well, that's the funny thing. He's playing the same character almost.
I know.
He's the
dark character.
Yeah, it's like much more serious. It's business. Really good. When I see him ride, like the fact that he was riding a bicycle in Ozark, made me laugh, man. I was just imagining. I was imagining Arrested Development where he's just riding around. I was like, "This is Ozarks." I can't remember his name, but
at that point,
what's his name in Ozark?
That I was in debt to the Medellin cartel. No.
That sounds like Wonder Years, where he's like, it was that time in my life when I realized.
Kevin Arnold. Is it true? Everyone's always, mate, millions of people. That's a lie. Some people are broached on this topic that Paul from the Wonder Years is Marilyn Manson.
I can neither confirm or deny.
Okay. No. Well, you know what? You ain't no good to me.
This show ain't
off, asshole.
This show ain't no good.
as an American would say, fuck off. Oh.
I don't think they use that much over there. It's more a UK and Aussie word.
Horrible thing to say.
What a horrible thing to say.
Passes the juice, bitch.
Mix it with a little bit of Chinese ginger.
Chuck it over. Oh, that's how we roll here in the
rain dance.
We're in the Aussie bush, mate. We go boom, 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 shaka laka laka boom.
You don't even understand, mate.
No, you're ruining my show.
Fair dinkum, mate. I couldn't tell you how many of these people are on my case every day, all right?
they're suckers.
Nah, mate. Sheeple, mate.
Sheeple. Anybody who fucking lives their life and tries to live in existence and work hard is a sheeple.
That's it, mate. The anti-sheeple podcast.
If you don't want to be a sheeple, just fucking walk away from life.
Just
and your
do
family.
it. Hashtag walk
Share
away.
your responsibilities and just walk off. You'll be a better man for
Sheeple, mate.
You know, that whole sheeple thing really shits me off, man.
Dude.
I would like to
It's a
confront
cop-out.
the next person who says sheeple. I'd like to confront them. First off, I would like to elbow their eyebrows off their fucking skull and grab my fucking M4 here and put a couple of rounds through their solar plexus, only to watch them slowly die.
Just to hear the air escape their lungs.
That's what they said on the old show. You know the old show I used to watch? Death is Here.
Oh, Death is Here. Yeah.
You know what I mean,
with
man.
James McCormack.
James McCall. Oh, dude.
Dude, number
is he
one.
still around?
No, I think he got brutally murdered.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What about Alex Jones? Is he still around?
He's still around for now.
Alex
You
Jones
can,
is
if you can
gone.
understand, I show you the documents. These are white papers from the White House.
dude.
I do not lie about what I say.
That's right. And
Dude.
I got a transcript here. Wait up, guys. I contacted the Washington White House. Took me 3 months to actually get a response from the PA of the president. She's given me a statement here saying Alex Jones neither knows or is privy to any information from the White House. Alex Jones has been labelled as a sex offender and a crime. No, totally joking.
Totally addicted to no.
Oh my god, dude. Where's my
No, dude.
Where's my gun?
We're going to wrap this up soon. I just wanted to show you guys.
Before I bash the shit out of
things.
everybody here.
Listen.
Oh,
I had to show you this.
Mouth
No, I had to show you this before we end. Watch this.
Some guy in a car, and now he's videotaping me.
Oh God!
Unlawful. Ma'am, he's running me over.
No, I'm not.
Ma'am, Mike!
What a high-pitched, horrific voice, mate.
That's disturbing.
Oh my God! A horrific, high-pitched voice. Please run her over. Please run her over. Oh my God! I'm on TV.
Dude.
No,
I've actually
should
dealt
run
with
her over.
people like that before where they're that hysterical and you're like,
Oh my
I'm
God,
just
dude.
walking past you. I think we'll end with this. I showed it before. I want to show it again so we can all see it.
No. No, wait.
Very threatening, beyond a normal statement. And as I said, they will be met with fire, fury, and frankly power. The likes of
He didn't want to say
this
brimstone.
world
You
has
notice
never
that? He's like,
seen
I ain't gonna be that
before.
kind of guy. I'm a businessman. I'll always project a different statement.
No.
That was Donald Trump, mate.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this, the
Please
debut
don't give up on us,
episode.
guys. Don't give up on us, man. We are just learning. Please.
We'll be back next week
Hopefully.
with much better content.
I hope so, man, because this was a fucking disaster, man.
Peace out. The Barbarian Brothers ×2.
Exterminate.
Do one.
Exterminate.
Exterminate. Exterminate. Exterminate.
We are learning, and we will definitely get better.
Way to leave me hanging.
Although, if you actually can be bothered to tune in next week, we have found some crazy shit, and it's really f***ing crazy.
We actually have some documents on Bigfoot right here.
No, that's a lie.
The location.
We can tell you who killed Jimmy Hoffa, man. Don't tune out.
Goodbye. Peace.